Hey viewers, welcome to another game as a casual pro gamer. Today we are doing another Kha'Zix game. Kha'Zix is played by Dutch Hero here, and he is going to go top lane, I believe. So anyway, second Kha'Zix game of today. Because I had two good Kha'Zix games according to what people wrote, and so I decided to do both of them. Obviously I can't do that every single time, but yeah, if I can, why not? So we have Olaf jungle, and then this should be good. Mumu jungle. This is probably going to be like this, and otherwise we'll just adjust it accordingly. Anyhow, we have a defense here on the blue buff. We have a defense here nowhere. At least they're defending their bottom brush, I guess. Although this is a really vulnerable place to actually guard, because people tend to try to get some skill shots in this bush, and that of course, damages you by quite a lot. We are going in for the invade. Okay, excellent. Don't really know how this is going to work out, but so yeah, another another wannabe. We had CNG Hotshot GG in the last game, and now we have Scumbag Chiller. I don't know. That's just. Oh no! Should have. Oh, they should have let that guy go and just went on the rest. But yeah, well, it's a very nice first blood here, and they do get a very easy first blood. They should be able to pick up this kill, blue buff as well. And afterwards, of course, going to leave, going to get their own blue buff. And very nice, leaving one minion behind, because Amumu is probably going to start somewhere else now. And they start off with a huge advantage. 700 gold, but not only that, a kill for the bottom laner. And with Graves up a kill, it's going to be really hard to go up against that. I don't know why he ran back there. He could have just done like 3 auto attacks on Soraka, making Soraka, well, just back off, because she would have been very low. But anyway, we are going to look at Kha'Zix today. Yeah, they chased out the Rumble early game, so he didn't really get an advantage out of that at all. Out of the fact that the entire team was there, because he was there as well, and he wanted to recall and run up with the minions, but he didn't get to do that. So I guess they got that out of it. But of course, going with the standard strategy, well, Rumble should have recalled, then they should have killed whoever was left, because that means that you're not going to spend damage on Rumble. You're also not going to get the problem of Rumble still being there. And look at his damage, man. He does so much damage. I don't know why he placed a ward there. There's really no reason to place a ward there. I don't know. It's a normal ward, so it's not like it does anything. But is that jump, that leap, only 2 targets? Yeah, to the target. Oh no, 2 target area, sorry. I should read and then comment. Okay, that would be the awesome way to do it. I, of course, do not use the awesome way to do it. Oh man, he's going so low. The Rumble is pretty tanky, so that means that Kha'Zix must be doing great amounts of damage. And of course, he's not really played a whole lot. But well, in both of these games, so last game and this game, we see that early game Kha'Zix is doing crap tons of damage. And look at that! Just jumping on him, just doing one basic attack, and that's good enough to harass him out of the lane, pretty much. We are going to recall. No, going to stay in. And I still don't understand this ward. Really don't. Because I thought that jump was just to a target area, sorry, because you can actually jump to like blue buff or well, a minion camp from across the wall, of course, so from the other side of the wall without vision. So I kind of assumed that, but yeah, I wasn't really sure. And that's why this word, yeah, I really don't understand it. And if it was in the bush, then yeah, sure, I could get that. I could go with that. But it isn't in the bush, so anyway, we're going on this guy who is almost out of skills, and uses his last skill to get away, but going very, very low. Of course, Olaf going to back off, but he is coming back in. Is he going to land the disrupt? No, too late. Oh, that's a shame. It was close, but it wasn't close enough. So we get a kill here mid lane. Well, not us, but the enemies. Yeah, that was kind of a mistake. He stayed in there too long, and they knew he was low health. So yeah, they got an easy snipe off. And well, that's just a little bit of a mistake. It's okay though. They're still 500 gold ahead because of that first blood. I wonder if who got the blue buff, by the way, because I didn't really keep an eye on that. But both of the blue buffs have been taken, and both of the guys got sniped. So this guy now has a double buff. So I'm guessing he either, well, I'm guessing he took the blue buff from that last kill, so from the Olaf. But it might have actually been that he killed the other dude as well. I forgot. Or no, that can't be right. Because that blue buff on Olaf was timed out long ago. And are we going to go down again? Oh my god. Yeah, really not engaging on the on the right spot every time. And yeah, that was also not the best way to escape that. But yeah, well, we see that here. Oh, he's still not dead. But he is going to die now. And wow, he picks up another kill though. Wow. Actually picks up a kill there, even though he was already dead. But they messed up. They messed up big time. So yeah, the crystalline flask, of course, copied from the bottle in Dota, and I really like it as a starter item. It's pretty cool. It's just that it's not as useful as the bottle is in Dota. Because the health regen is the same, but in Dota you can send it back with the courier, so you can load it onto the courier, send it back to the shop, and then so to the fountain basically, and then it will heal up, or it will get healed up by the courier instead of you having to do that. No, he has to stop this. Stop him from farming. He's getting way too much farm otherwise, just for free. There you go. Finally. He got way too much farm for free otherwise, and you definitely don't want him to just free farm if you have mana and health available, and if you can harass him. Yeah, that's of course something that you really need to prevent, your enemy's farm. If you're ahead, and that's exactly what we see here, 61 to 25. And if that Rumble picked up that whole pile, I think he would have been at 40 or 45. And yeah, that would have been way worse than this. 40 minions ahead now. It would of course been way better than only 20 minions ahead. Because that is a big deal. 20 minions is like 400 gold. And by like, I mean it is 400 gold. And yeah, 400 gold is a lot. So Rumble really behind. He's going to pick up some minions here. But is he last hitting? No, he's not actually last hitting. He got one of those two. Really, yeah, once again one of those two. And not getting that one. Not getting that one. So just randomly doing stuff and getting one of those two. So he got 3 minions out of the 6, or no, there were more there. I think there were 8. But yeah, not good. in short. And that's exactly what you need to abuse. You need to abuse the fact that people can't last hit sometimes. And yeah, especially this Rumble, he's just using those skills as if he's in the jungle. Because in the jungle you always get the last hits. So it doesn't matter because there's no one last hitting against you. Here you have to be careful that your minions don't pick up those last hits. And of course this is a very good alternative to getting last hits. Just plain killing someone or harassing them out of the lane. Nicely done. Is it going to be enough? No, the shield. Oh, come on. Go after him. Kill him. Oh my god. That was so close. That was so close. Yeah, you need to chase after people if you almost kill them, because you can, especially if they have a shield, you can never rely on Ignite finishing the job. And this Kha'Zix is not really afraid of Amumu at all. Wow, this guy really didn't have anything better to do. He just teleported in, barely at full health, because he's not even at full health. And yeah, really wanted to get this kill, but doesn't even get damage on. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have gotten an assist if Amumu got the kill there. Or even if this guy just died. Because, yeah, he didn't hit anything. And once again, getting some harassment on, but he needs to farm as well. The Kha'Zix really needs to keep up the farm because, yeah, Rumble is getting closer. He's not close, but he's getting closer. And yeah, there we go, just making sure that he gets all those minions and now picking up the minions with the slow, but harassing at the same time. And yeah, we see that here once again we have the upgrade on those void spikes. Yeah, I remember the first week he came out, and once again a third dive for the first death. Oh man, these games are so similar. Anyway, the first week he came out, everyone said, yeah, you should go for the damage first, man. You should upgrade the damage, the claws here. Yeah, enlarged claws. And apparently nobody's doing that anymore. Or at least not the good ones. Or, yeah, well, no, not the good one. Anyhow, we get a kill mid lane here. And I completely missed it, but it was Amumu tower diving, so I'm sure it was a good one. And oh, what are you doing? Janna, did you not pay attention at all there? Looks like you're me, man. I can make those mistakes as well, not paying attention to health and such. Triple kill here for the... Oh, so sad. Anyway, Silver getting a triple kill. Yeah, that is just... Yeah, that makes me so sad. They were doing so well. They're fighting so hard in top lane, and then they give away a triple kill in the bottom lane. And yeah, that Olaf really hasn't come in yet where he... Well, what we've seen three times, I think. 3 of his ganks. And we really haven't seen the... well, a gank where he really made a difference. And that is of course because he has a skill shot slow. And if he hits that, then he gets a good gank. But if he doesn't hit that, it's a pretty bad gank normally. So we have a Mumu coming in. Oh, that's not a Mumu. Duh. That's Katarina coming in. Katarina going to do some damage, but not nearly enough to scare the Kha'Zix out of the lane. Of course, with his ward there, he saw that coming and he hid in the brush, making sure that she couldn't really do a whole lot. Nope, she's gone. Don't worry. So his ward time's out. And he's going to heal up with the crystal flask. Can you actually have multiple of those? Nope, no. It's a unique passive. It doesn't say, by the way, what the name is of the unique passive. Because the rule is, if you have a unique passive with the same name, you can't use it twice. This is a unique passive without a name. So can you use it then on multiple items, or does it stack? Because that was what the rule was. They just didn't incorporate their rule in all items, because that's what they do, man. That's what they do. I mean, here you have Butcher and Rend because the item is upgradable. I know that, but the rule was that they got names, and if you do things with the same name, they don't stack. So this one, which has no name, doesn't stack with the one from this guy, which also has no name. So no, it's kind of ridiculous the way they just keep doing things half. Okay, let's not complain too much, but I find it really ridiculous that, for example, when Karma came out, yeah, Karma's mantras, so her ultimate, they show you exactly how long it's going to take for the next mantra to be up. Teemo's mushrooms have the same thing now. They didn't used to have the same thing. It took them about 4 months or so to incorporate that on Teemo as well. And now you can see when the next mushroom is going to be up. But Heimerdinger still doesn't have that on his turrets. He has an ammo system as well, but you still can't see when the next turret is going to be up. And that is just ridiculous. They have it available, they want to implement it in their game, but they just don't do it. And that is just sloppy. It's really sloppy, and well, yeah, okay. I'm just a very neat freak in programming land. Not so much in the real world, by the way. But in programming land, I'm a real neat freak. Everything needs to be modular, everything needs to be perfect. And yeah, I just can't stand it when people do this kind of crap, because it's not that hard to do. To implement the thing that you already have programmed into another champion is not that hard to do. Anyhow, yeah, now that I'm discussing other things anyway, I might as well discuss the two things that are still important. One is important to you guys because you get to choose the next guy. We have the choice for the next game between Cho'Gath, Vayne and Maokai. So feel free to leave a comment on who you would like to see tomorrow as a featured game. And yeah, choose between those three, obviously. Duh. Yeah, I've seen people just spam Nasus when Nasus wasn't in the choice. And Nasus will be a choice when I get a good Nasus game. And that's the way it goes. I select a game that seems good from what you guys write in your emails. And then I add that to the list. And obviously I can only do a few each day. So I'm doing 2 each day now. Yeah, so if I have 2 good Kha'Zix games, like in this case, I'm going to do both of them because you guys want to see Kha'Zix. And I don't really mind if you only watch one of them. It's just the way it is. I mean, you guys watch what you want to watch, and that's why I'm asking you, what do you want to see? So you get the choice between these 3 because these 3 seem to be good games. And yeah, hopefully we will enjoy them tomorrow. Well, one of them at least. The teleport coming in, Rumble entering the lane. And anyway, the second thing I wanted to discuss, and that's also the last thing, so don't worry, is something I've been discussing all week for now. The ad blockers. If you have an ad blocker on, you don't see commercials, and I know how annoying commercials are, but commercials are my way to make money on this. And basically to keep doing this. So if you appreciate my work and if you appreciate my videos and you want to continue watching them, then please turn off your ad blockers while watching these videos and make sure you get ads, because that is the way I get paid. And if you turn them off, so me and all YouTubers with me are not getting paid for all of our hard work, and yeah, that is of course very unfair, but that's the way it is. I don't get paid for you viewing, I get paid for you watching the commercial. So even if you only watch the commercial and nothing else, then I still get paid. And if you watch the whole game, if you watch 10 games a day but you have an ad blocker on, then I get paid nothing. And yeah, that's just the way it is. So if you appreciate the work, as I said, from me and all other YouTubers that have commercials on their channel, then please allow us to get that income. Allow us to show you the commercials on our videos, and yeah, just disable that ad blocker. I know it's very annoying, but it takes you like 10 seconds, 15 seconds to watch a commercial on what is in this case about 15-minute game. It takes me about 2 hours to make, sometimes longer, most of the times around 2 hours, and it takes you 15 seconds to show your appreciation to that. So please turn off your ad blockers and allow me to get my income so I can keep doing this in the future. Because otherwise I will have to quit, and I would really, well, not like that. I mean, I would like to continue doing this, but yeah, well, bills have to be paid. It seems people do want money from me every now and then, and that just sucks balls. But yeah, well, that's enough about that. We are going back into the game, and we are going to watch this fight then. Okay, just straight up, under the turret, getting a kill, but getting killed as well. Oh, so sad. But yeah, well, that's the way it goes if you tower dive like a boss. Well, at least he got the kill. He seemed to back out when he was already dead, or, well, would have already been dead, and didn't get the kill. But, oh, and Soraka still had her wish up? What? So Soraka had a wish up, but she lets the Kha'Zix in top lane die? Anyway, whatever. So we get a double kill here for a Mumu. And an ace for the red team. An ace for 2, because Rumble died and Soraka died. But that is really not a good deal, obviously. They're going to take out Baron, because that is what you do. Once you get ahead, you get further ahead. And that's exactly what we're doing here. Katarina a little bit too cautious there. Once the dragon starts attacking someone, it doesn't switch targets anymore unless the target runs out of range. The Baron is a different situation, of course, but yeah, you can safely stand near the dragon without taking any damage at all. And yeah, this guy really needs to recall. He's going to get owned by Kha'Zix if he gets spotted. Yeah, and he is going to tower dive for that, no problem. But he didn't see it, so it's out of vision range, I would have to imagine. So yeah, Soraka going to heal up this guy a little bit, and that should be enough for him to stay in lane. Kha'Zix should have one-shot that pretty easily. And going up against a Rumble here, this time without the turret there, and I don't think this is going to be a hard fight at all. Because Kha'Zix is like the ultimate 1 versus 1 hero. Now, well, maybe there are there are champions that are doing better, but he is definitely up there. I guess Veigar would be good as well in 1 versus 1 situations, but I'm definitely not putting him top tier, even though he has a high burst. But against someone with a little bit of magic resist, if he doesn't get the kill, he is sure to get killed. And Kha'Zix, on the other hand, even if you stun him, doesn't really bother him that much, especially 1 versus 1.